It was an honor to serve you.
It broke me down. It did broke me down.
Senator Michelle Audette, reflecting on her time as commissioner of the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls Inquiry. It filed its last report just over 2 years ago, submitting 231 calls for justice.
So, yes, it broke me, but I think it was the strongest school of life for me.
More than 1,200 Indigenous women and girls murdered or missing since the 1980s, a trend that was largely ignored by media, politicians, and law enforcement for decades. October 4th is a day to acknowledge those failures and repair the relationship between Indigenous peoples and other Canadians.
The relationship either never existed or was broken or still broken today.
Indigenous women make up a small fraction of the Canadian society, but are overrepresented as murder victims, missing persons, and those caught up in the justice system. Some believe the system allows for those injustices.
We have to look at missing and murdered women from a historical standpoint as well, looking at the poverty in our communities, the shortages in housing, and how sort of the social economic history of First Nations communities overall leads to the vulnerability of individual citizens.
The former Liberal government conducted a national inquiry into the missing and murdered. Thousands shared their stories of grief and heartache. Audette endured day after day of testimony, which often touched too close to home. She hopes her new appointment to the Senate will give her the tools to continue her work.
So it is why I'm there. It is why I want to continue this work inside the Senate.
While many continue to go missing or be murdered, vigils are being held across the country. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.